Hello, I'm Tamsin Kilmer, Director. On behalf of our teachers and staff, I want to welcome you to our 2021 summer session, which will be Annsworth's 36th summer session in Tallahassee. The past year has been a unique and challenging time. We continue to make the best of all of our COVID policies and procedures to help each other stay as safe as possible. Our special procedures due to COVID-19 are detailed in our Annsworth Academy COVID-19 procedure and policy changes and reminders, and COVID-19 acknowledgement disclosure sign-off. This video will give you an overview of some of our key policies and procedures. I want to assure you that our priority is to love, nurture, and care for each child while continuing to provide the highest quality of care and early education for our children. Drop off and pick up. You will sign your child in and out every day. We have a book at our front desk, and each child is listed in their classroom. When you drop off, you'll put the time in when you arrive, and when you pick up, you will print your name and sign the time out. We only allow authorized people to pick up your child. We must have written permission, and the person picking up needs to present a photo ID. We have a special section in our book that special notes that if they aren't somebody who is already on your authorized pickup list, you can leave us a note at drop-off, or you can email office staff about that. Right now, due to COVID-19, we're only allowing one family in the door at a time. And so you want to make sure that you leave yourself a little extra time during drop-off and pickup for that precaution. For safety reasons, we ask that children do not go through the doors without an adult. Our rule is that only adults open the doors here at Annsworth. Parking can be a little challenging at times. If you pull up in the circular drive, we ask that you keep the lane to the left open for moving traffic. So you want to park to the right of the circular drive if you anticipate a quick drop-off. The parking lot is the best place if you think you're going to have a little bit more extended time here or if the circular drive is full. We ask that children arrive by 8:30. Please call the office or email us to let us know if your child is going to be out or late. The office is an important place and we take care of many things. We ask that you notify us in writing of any changes in your address, phone number, emergency contacts, and their phone numbers and email addresses. Tuition is due on the 1st of the month and considered late after the 6th, and we have a drop box in the front office for tuition payments. Receipts for tuition are available on a monthly basis if needed. There's a sign-up list in the front office. Otherwise, annually, typically late January, we will have end-of-the-year statements ready for families available for tax purposes. Health and safety. Sick children should not attend. Children with a fever of 100 degrees or higher, diarrhea, vomiting, rash, pink eye, green runny nose, etc., will need to be out until at least 24 hours after the symptoms are gone before returning to school. Please be sure to let us know if your child is or has been sick. When health problems arise at school, parents will be called and then, if need be, emergency contacts. Due to COVID-19, we'll be taking extra precautions and we'll be following Florida Department of Health and CDC guidelines as we navigate through the pandemic. If your child needs medication to be administered here while at school, it will need to be signed in and must come in its original container and have the dosage labeling listed. Fever reducers will not be given here at school. For safety purposes for your children, we highly recommend safe, secure shoes appropriate for the playground, such as tennis shoes. We do not allow any type of flip-flops shoes on the children or staff. When your child may get a boo-boo, we will comfort them and tend to their injury, such as wash a scrape, apply a Band-Aid. We have these magical little boo-boo sponges that we will give if they have a bump or an owie. And then a written incident accident report will be created, and you will need to sign it when picking up your child. They'll be available at the front desk. Typically, there'll be a note in the sign-in book where it'll say accident report, and that'll just prompt you to ask somebody in the office to get that report for you. If you want your child to wear sunscreen and/or insect repellent, we ask that you apply it in the morning. If your child is full-time, then you can bring in product and sign our permission form, which is available on our website, or you can ask for a copy in the office, and then we will apply the product prior to afternoon playground time. Please be aware that aerosol products are not permitted. Communication is next, and it is key for our great relationship and to keep you well informed of everything that's going on here at Annsworth, and we do that in a variety of ways. One of the main ways is through the registration packet you got when you first enrolled your child. It gives you a lot of useful information about our program policies and procedures. We also have our monthly calendar and newsletter, which will keep you up to date about what is going on each month, both school-wide and for your child's particular classroom. In the front office, as you're walking in the front door to the right, each classroom has a file crate, and each child that is in that classroom has a class folder, and that's where we will place important papers and children's artwork are filed in there to go home. We encourage you to check them daily. We also have our Annsworth.com or AnnsworthAcademy.com website, and you will find information that was on our registration packet, such as our philosophy, how we handle discipline and behavior management, and then things like our annual calendar, our monthly calendar and newsletter, our snack menu, and a variety of other forms. And then our Facebook page is a good place where we'll send out reminders to parents, and you will also get to see pictures and videos of activities that children do throughout the day and week. We know that right now, due to COVID-19, parents aren't getting as much access to classrooms, but so you know that conferences are always an option for you. The office can help you schedule an appointment. We would typically do conferences in person, but due to COVID-19, conferences would be via telephone or video conferencing. And then typically during our school year, we offer set opportunities for conferences. Our toddlers and twos usually have an opportunity come mid-October. And for our pre-kindergartners, it's in January, right after our mid-year progress reports are sent home. And for our 3-year-olds in February. And then in April, conferences are offered to all age groups again. For those of you who have children that are younger and are diapered, when they are ready and you are ready for potty training, let us know. Our teachers will help keep you apprised when your child's showing signs of readiness about potty training. We do have a Toilet Training 101 information sheet available if you're looking at having your child potty train anytime soon. And then we highly encourage that you have a conference with your child's teacher so that we can tell you how we handle things here at school, and we can help give you tips and guidance for potty training at home. With snacks and lunches for our children, a morning snack is provided, and then for children who are here full-time, there's an afternoon snack that's provided for them. Parents pack the lunches. For snacks, our monthly snack menu is posted on our website. A note for allergies or any food sensitivities, we do serve dairy products and peanut butter to children unless special arrangements are made. Here at Annsworth, we like to help instill healthy eating habits. We will offer healthy foods first and ask that you please limit treats or desserts to one choice. At lunchtime, we serve milk and water along with the lunches that you bring from home. And you don't have to worry about sending things like cups, spoons, bibs. We will provide those here at Annsworth. When you're packing your lunchbox, ice packs and thermoses work well to keep items warm or cold until lunchtime. Please make sure that you label your child's lunchbox with first and last name on the outside of the lunchbox. That way we help ensure that your child is getting their lunch. Right now, due to the pandemic, we are not offering our Friday catered lunch options. We'll let you know when that might change. And then a keynote about some food safety and prohibited items. Our accrediting agency, NAEYC, and Department of Children and Families state that foods that are associated with young children's choking incidents must not be served to children under 4 years of age. And those are such things as, but not limited to, whole or round hot dogs, popcorn, chips, pretzels, whole grapes, nuts, cheese cubes or sticks, or any food that is in a similar shape or size of the trachea and windpipe. And then it is highly encouraged that for food for toddlers, they should be cut into pieces a ½ inch or smaller to help prevent choking. Another safety item is to let you know about if we need to close due to inclement weather. With hurricane season starting our first day of the summer session, just want to let you know that we typically will close when the public schools or state or local government offices close. We typically will use the Annsworth Facebook page for regular updates in those scenarios. When internet and things are available, we will also try to send out mass emails about that. And then reopening would be dependent on the condition of the school, and for Annsworth to be open, DCF requires that we have power and running water and no damage to the building. So depending on what happens, we will have to keep you posted with that. If there's any reason that we would need to close a classroom or school due to COVID-19, we will inform you. Luckily, knock on wood, that has been very limited and haven't had to deal with that in quite a while. We hope with everybody's help taking their safety precautions that we can continue that streak here at Annsworth. We highly recommend for your children to establish routines and expectations at home. We utilize a lot of routines and expectations here at school. They are very important to your child's security and development. We encourage you to involve your child in planning and packing lunch boxes, helping carry their own lunch boxes. Agree on age-appropriate chores and responsibilities at home. We do that here at Annsworth. We will encourage children to put their toys away. They will help put things in the garbage. They will help us set up napkins and cups at snack time. We encourage children to be independent by dressing themselves. Children love to help, and if they practice at home, they will be more likely to be good helpers at school. Goals for the children here at Annsworth. Some of our goals are to help children develop an attachment and trust with all of our teachers and staff, to develop social skills such as listening, following directions, manners, attention span, patience, taking turns, cooperation, sharing, empathy, and problem solving. We also help develop their confidence, their independence, and life skills. They also work on fine motor, gross motor, and cognitive skills. And our goal is to help improve their communication skills by modeling and encouraging the use of words for problem solving. Throughout the day, your children will be participating in our daily activities, such as circle time, where they'll be introduced to theme and concept-related learning, stories, and music and movement. Center times, where they can make choices from areas such as art blocks, dramatic play, science, math, manipulatives. During this time, they're able to engage in hand-on learning and develop skills for the rest of their cognitive learning. Art activities will allow each child use of their creativity, and the focus is more on process rather than the product. Playground time, weather permitting, where they can engage in gross motor development activities. Snack and lunch times are times that we will help instill healthy eating habits and developing manners and independence. There will be times throughout the day for them to practice social emotional skills and regulation. And then, of course, for all of our children, it's the regular routine skills of diapering, toileting, hand washing. Children will become more independent in their skills. For our 3/4 and full-time children, they will have nap time to calm their bodies and minds and to rest. For arrival and separation, the daily routines are really important to help with arrival and separation. As I mentioned before, we highly recommend that you arrive by 8:30. This is before their first circle time. It's also encouraged to walk your child into school instead of carrying them. And we encourage you to convey confidence to your child that he or she is going to have a wonderful day. Avoid making negative comments in their presence will help make the separation go smoother. Our staff and teachers will welcome you and your child and help you separate. Please say your goodbyes and tell them who will be picking them up. We will have them tell mom and dad to have a great day, and we'll help get your child engaged in what activity or anything that they need to do as they're arriving. And then once you say goodbye, we encourage you to exit quickly to avoid mixed messages or conveying hesitation about leaving. And if you're ever concerned about your children or if it's a particularly rough separation, you are more than welcome to call the office to check on your child. For our new students to Annsworth, we know that the first day of our summer session can be unnerving for both children and parents, but I want to assure you that you will have all our help to help make your child's transition here to Annsworth and to their new classroom a great success. Chris Burtock, our CEO and owner, is continuing to work remotely and is an integral part of the administration and planning. She's available by email or phone as needed. She also wanted me to pass along her welcome to you and her appreciation for your trust and support as we navigate our way through this unprecedented time. I, along with Samantha Adams, our assistant director, and Sydney Pollock and Ashley Peoples, our office assistants, are here to answer any questions you might have. We look forward to getting to know you and your child better.